The playoffs are in full swing as we welcome you to this postseason contest on EA Sports. Today, we have an all-AFC meeting between the Kansas City Chiefs and the Buffalo Bills.
Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
The ball is teed up, and with the boots, the NFL postseason has officially begun. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10.
319! What's up?
First tone of the game for James Cook. Man, it is so tough to build momentum running through the snow. They're on him before he can even get back to the line.
A loss of 2.
So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL. But it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock him behind the sticks. Job well done there.
Gave away a couple on the first down run. Now it's going to be 2nd and 12. It's a designated keeper for Allen. He won't be able to get past the line, and very quickly, Brock, they're going to be facing 3rd down to begin this ball game.
Where one defender failed, well, his buddy was there to swarm to the ball and make that play just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
This drive in some serious trouble. It's 3rd and 12. Here he goes, 3rd and long. He has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to get this up close to the 40 before going out.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
The Bills with a punt team out there. And I imagine they were hoping they wouldn't need to bring him out so soon into this game. And he sends it up amongst the flurries of snow. And little to nothing on that return as the coverage team gets to him. So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Yellow!
Mahomes starting off with a throw. We connect on the deep shot. And he's taken down, but not before he has this all the way to the opposing 40. It's a 30-yard gain, Brock, so unsurprisingly, that gives him a 1st down.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly, you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
Big play gets him across midfield, sets him up 1st and 10 from the 40. Now it's the first carry for Isaiah Pacheco. And this drives him back out of field goal range, Brock, as he's stopped for loss of yardage. Man, some of these middle backers are so impressive these days, Brock. No problems at all for him to range downhill and cut that play down behind the line.
Kind of the calling card of the position played today. They're not as big as they once were, but boy, can they run. As you said, whether it's downhill or sideline to sideline like that.
to the line they come, second down.
Fire down these two. Let's go, Artie!
From the gun, it's Mahomes. A lot of players around this one, and it is intercepted. Picked off by Jordan Hancock.
The Bills take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun.
Brown 80!
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And now they face second down.
Yeah, this game, you just can't make it harder than it needs to be. Just get the catch first. Guarantee your yards, and then worry about escaping defenders after the catch.
They'll try something else from the 27 this time, second and 10. Straight ahead, here's Cook. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on second down.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same pass, same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
Chiefs adding a man to their secondary for this third down. Third and long for him here. Counts. This is Noel. And he's all the way across midfield down inside that 45-yard line. It's a 30-yard gain, Brock, so unsurprisingly, that gives him a first down.
That is so much more the exception than the rule when you're targeting double or triple coverage. You may be fortunate to complete a fair number of those throws, but gains like that, those are rare, and that's big time.
So the big play gets him inside the opposing 45, Brock, with a new set of downs to boot. Allen now on first down. Finds him over the middle. And he's brought down at about that 27-yard line. That's 16 on the pickup. And the Bills have a first down.
The analytics will tell you a handful of these kind of plays per game, and your odds per drive of scoring go way up.
So a new set of downs. Here we go, first and 10. Now Allen off the play action. That finds his man. It's Keon Coleman. And he's brought down. They're going to mark him at the 14. Give him 13 on that play. And that's good for a Buffalo first.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
all set now. 1st and 10.
Hey, tight. Ready?
Now design run. It's Allen. That run good for a handful as it brings up 2nd down.
And that's a pretty modest pickup for a QB keeper. On a traditional handoff, you'll take that yardage, but those QB keepers, so many times, they're really designed, Kate, for chunk plays in mind, double digits, and they nearly got it there.
Run picks up 6, so that means it's 2nd and 4.
319! Is that it? Alert! You go!
Working from the gun, it's Allen. Into the end zone, but not brought in. It falls incomplete. And will bring up 3rd down.
Okay, you get down to this tight red zone, and there's only so many pass plays you can run, largely because you don't have enough space to operate. Defense knows it, too. Give those guys some credit. They were all over that one.
Good moving drive, but it could stall out here. We've got 3rd and 4.
Ready? Gun. Is that?
This is a design run for Allen. He stopped just before he can move those chains. That brings up 4th and short.
I can promise you, that's not what it looked like on the practice field nor on the whiteboard. Typically, QB run is going to net you a whole lot more yardage than that. But let's give some credit. Strong effort by that defensive front who contained a play that typically goes for a whole lot more.
Only 2 yards to the marker. They're going for it here on 4th. We've reached the end of one in this opening round of the AFC playoffs. Couple of zeros on the board right now. We'll return to Highmark Stadium in just a moment. We're back for the 2nd quarter. Bills in possession of the football. And inside the red zone, they're leaving the offense out.
What's that?
4th down. Here's Allen. Couple defenders there, and they're going to intercept it. Picked off by Noel Williams. And he's out the clear. The 40. Hits the 20. And he's going to take this one back. It's a pick 6 and a KC touchdown. That play, Brock, that play was beautiful. Not just making the interception, but then seeing the return slowly come together in front of him as he took it all the way to the house.
Yeah, I think even for us up here in the booth, it looked like a scene out of a movie, didn't it? Starts running it back, scans the field for a lane, then the blocks come just in the nick of time to wipe out the would-be tacklers, and he's got open space and nothing but the end zone in front of him.
Quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35.
At their own 35-yard line.
All right, excellent field position for the Bills as they set up 1st and 10.
319! What's that?
Back to the air, it's Allen after the pick. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. tough one to retain through that hit. And it's going to be second down. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10. Now the shotgun give to Cook. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a first down.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
3rd and just 2 to go.
Stop. Brown 80. Half 10. What's that?
Throwing now on 3rd and 2. Pulled in by his back. Cook. It's the 1st and more. And they've got to him just a step or two before he can reach the 40 as he's sent out. He'll get 16 yards on that play. And the Bills have a first down.
Something out of nothing, Kate, that may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Caught that one near the line, and after that, it was all him, turning a modest pass into far more than a modest gain.
First down from the 42.
Go!
Play action now with Allen. Hits his running back. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
Making that throw in double coverage to a running back, I don't want to live off of that, and I certainly am not going to count on it. But give some credit to the effort it took to make that catch, a whole bunch of bodies around him.
Five still to go here. This is second down. On the ground, first run for Ray Davis. And they take him down right along the 30. A 70-yard pickup, and it moves the chains.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
So first and 10 now from the 30. Allen on the play action. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. This one misses the tight end. So second down coming up.
Even the best of them can be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
Still working from the 30 as they line this up, second and 10. Shotgun handoff now to Cook. Hop behind the line here on second down, which is only going to make things tougher for this third down coming up. So the run goes backwards. What do you think, Brock? Is it time that they start getting a little more aggressive, take some more risks offensively?
Not in my book. You've not earned that right. I think a lot of play callers feel that same way, too. I mean, you get to earn the right to be aggressive and take shots when you can do the basics, like, I don't know, run for a positive gain.
Let's see what they went with on third down. Operating from the gun, it's Allen. It's incomplete. Should have been a catch downfield, but off his hands and to the ground it goes. Looking for Keon Coleman that time. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long.
That's a throw at this level. With so much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. It's going to be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
The Bills will turn to their kicker, Tyler Bass, for the field goal try. It'll be 51 yards from the left hash. And that one is not where he needed it to be. It is off and no good. And the deficit stays at 7.
Well, once you get out beyond 50 yards, everything in the process has got to be perfect. It's a good effort, but it's going to wind up off the mark.
All right, the Chiefs in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. Now they send their back in motion right. The drive begins with a run by Pacheco. And the snow hampering their ground game here as he slowed up just a yard on that run. Manages just a yard on 1st down. Now it's going to be 2nd and 9.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
The lack of points and the lack of yards have just gone hand in hand here in the first half, and they both really trace back to the same root cause, an inability to consistently find and exploit any opening in what's been a very sound defensive game plan.
No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down. Throw here, 3rd down. Completed over the middle. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And it's going to be 1st down, Kansas City.
You know, they call the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
1st and 10 now from the 46. Operating from the gun, here's Mahomes. That's complete, Isaiah Pacheco. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And that's a Chiefs 1st down.
Move the chains! You got to move them chains! Build momentum to keep that defense on its heels.
1st down, Chiefs.
They'll head up here 1st and 10 from the 34. They've got a man in motion. And not much scoring to this point as we've reached our 2-minute warning. More from Highmark Stadium in just a moment. So they'll head up here 1st and 10 from the 34.
Attack! Hey, 43.
Back to the air, Mahomes. Nothing there left side as it ends up incomplete. Looking for Sam Laporta with that one. And now it's 2nd down.
Kate, it just kind of feels like they've met their match with this defense. So many plays, well, they just not ended the way they were drawn up. Fortunately, well, their defense is doing the same. You really feel like which offense can get into rhythm is going to find a way to win this game.
Yellow. Easy. Come back. Yellow.
Tight end going in motion here. Throwing again, Mahomes. That's to Sam Laporta. And he's brought down at the 17-yard line. The big play nets him 17 yards. And it's going to be first down, Kansas City.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Coming to the line, this is first and 10.
Yellow. 15. Hey, 57. Let him go.
Again, Mahomes to throw. Touchdown, Kansas City. The Chiefs grow their lead just before halftime.
Kansas City.
Great opportunity to find a touchdown there, Brock, and they come through with 6.
Receivers want the ball everywhere on the football field. But you start smelling the end zone, they really want their chance. And they will tell you as a quarterback, just give me an opportunity and I'll make a play. He sure did.
Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
Butker on now to kick this one away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
All right, excellent field position for the Bills as they set up first and 10.
Alert!
From the shotgun, it's Allen. That's brought in. It's his back leg, Davis. And he's going to get this to the opposing 41. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the first down.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
Now to his wideout, it's a screen. Short pickup on the play to about the 40. Tackle made by Trey Amos.
How's your block shedding out there, boys? Because they need to get through some blocks to hang that screen up quickly. And they were Johnny on the spot.
They'll come to the line here, second and 9.
Alert!
Allen setting up to throw. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. The Bills are going to go ahead and call their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down. To throw again, it's Allen. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And they come up big on third down there with the sack. The Chiefs signal for a timeout. That's going to be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. They'll bring out the punter here. And he's hoping for a well-placed strike. Fields this at the 19. And his return's going to leave him enough time for 2, maybe even 3 plays before the half.
At their own 32-yard line.
Only 17 seconds left for him as they begin this drive.
Yellow! Hey, rip it! Hey, you motion!
On first and 10, here's Mahomes. Left side, it's caught by Rice. And they're going to get to him after a gain of close to 5 as they send him out. Timeout taken by Kansas City. It's second. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5.
Yellow.
From the gun, it's Mahomes. Connecting on the slant. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken.
And the Kansas City Chiefs. First down. A gain of 14. And a first down, Chiefs.
So they send him out for a field goal, and they don't get much longer than this. We better get all of this one. It's got a ways to go. This will not connect. Not enough leg, and too far left as well. And the lead stays frozen at 14.
Hey, listen, I know kickers are arguably better today than they've ever been in the history of football. But anything from 60 plus is still awfully ambitious. And that time, it didn't pan out.
This kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And here in our third quarter, finally able to get their first points of this game. With this kick, we're back underway. A spot in the divisional round on the line. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. All right, the Chiefs in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. Run from Pacheco to start the half. Man, they've had a miserable time trying to run it through all this snow. Another carry fails here. He's going to lose yardage. Their dominance against his ground game rolls on, Brock. Add another stop to what's going to be some real nice film for them to watch.
How many times do you think in your lifetime, Kate, you've heard from a defensive coordinator, job number one is?
Stop the run.
And they've been doing it.
Run lost him a yard to begin the drive. Here comes 2nd and 11.
Yellow. 180.
Play action, Mahomes. This is a heater going deep. That's caught at the 25. Touchdown, Kansas City. The Chiefs grow the lead coming out of halftime.
That is just tremendous play calling. You know, there's some coordinators out there, Kate, that are just Rolodex. Right? They flip through their call sheet. They just call whatever's on it. And there's other coordinators that can stack their plays together. And when you run it, you run that same action, the play action right off of it, and you can make that defense pay. That was a thing of beauty.
Harrison Butker at a kickoff for Kansas City.
Butker on now to kick this one away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
All right, excellent field position for the Bills as they set up 1st and 10. Cook trying this one up the gut. And he charges through the snow for a gain of 4. It's a 4-yard pickup, and that's going to bring up 2nd and 6.
That is simply a stay on schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6.
Round 80. What's that?
Play action now, Allen. And he let his man just a little too much there. That's an incomplete pass. Dalton Kincaid, the intended target there. And that means 3rd down coming up.
Yikes. As that pass falls to the ground, Kate, you kind of just sense their desperation. It's just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these and really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
Allen on third down. Ooh, missed that one, and he knew it. Put it behind his guy, and now it's fourth down.
It has been a tough slog for them to keep up at any point in this game. And failing to convert on that third down, yet another symptom of the overall illness of the day.
He's got this at the 27. And he's brought down before the return gets far.
At their own 35-yard line.
All right, the Chiefs in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. To the air, Mahomes. Finds Pacheco out of the backfield. It's a small gain up to the 38. Terrell Bernard tracking that one down.
Dude, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. When one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
And they've got to him just a step or two before he can reach the 40 as he sent out. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And that's a Chiefs first down.
Kansas City Chiefs. First down. A gain of 21 yards. First down, Kansas City.
Yellow.
Pacheco gets it from the gun. And he's going to get up to speed through that snow to break off a gain of 5. He made it 6 on the play, bringing up 2nd and 4.
That result right there is why coaches all across all levels of football on defense talk about good, solid tackling, Kate. It's not just to hear themselves talk. It's to make sure that when you can bring a guy down, you're able to and keep them from piling on those yards.
First down run gets him 6, so now it is 2nd and 4. Looking to throw Mahomes. Dump off caught by his back. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Play like this, that's exactly where you want to get him the ball. Right on the outside, where he's got the space and a lot more room to work.
First down. First and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
Yellow.
Has him on the quick hitter. Running in the red zone. And he will not score, but that does set him up, Brock, with 1st and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone.
27 yards. That's another Kansas City Chiefs. First down.
Here's Mahomes on a designed run. They charge into traffic, but the line doesn't budge. They stall him out short.
Oh, so aggravatingly close to his safety on that one right there, Kate. Just a matter of a foot, and they could have had some points on the board defensively.
Another chance to get that lone yard. Here's 2nd and goal.
Yellow.
Pacheco, and he's in for the touchdown. The Chiefs can make it a 4-score game as they lead by 24. It's an Isaiah Pacheco touchdown. Extra point by Butker is up and good. And the Chiefs continue piling onto this lead.
Bills 3. Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
Butker on now to kick this one away. Has this at the 6. And he gets crunched by a big hit. Oh, man. Right at the 25 to end it. Buffalo offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Enough to Cook here out of his own read. That's an 8-yard chunk to start this one. That brings up 2nd and 2.
While that run may not move the chains, Kate, that is such a confidence builder. Sets the tone for more play action, maybe more runs. That's exactly how you want to start a drive.
Last run got him 9, so now they need one more here on 2nd down. Again, it's Cook. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a 1st down.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
First down, and they go right back to it. And the snow hampering their ground game here as he slowed up just a yard on that run. Only 2 yards, and it brings up 2nd and 8.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Now Allen going to the air. There's a screen for Cook. And they're all over that screen, Brock. Didn't even get back to the line of scrimmage.
Okay, that's one of those situations as a quarterback that on my grade sheet, that's a negative. That screen was ambushed by the defense, and you've got to throw it away. Just find a way to put it at his feet and not create a negative play for your offense.
Gotta figure out this 3rd down here. 3rd and long for him here. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. They haven't found it easy to score in this one, Brock, and physicality just like that, a big reason why.
And it usually is, Kate. I love defensive coordinators when they say, hey, it's not just what you see, it's what you hear. And you could hear the physicality of that knocking the ball loose.
They'll send out the punting unit. And he'll try to hit this one well. And he's getting nothing on that return. They wrap him up almost at the exact spot that he fielded that punt. This is our last play of the quarter. The give to Pacheco to start the drive. And tough running as the elements continue offering up a challenge partner. He is only able to get back to the line there.
Loss of a yard brings up 2nd and 11 at the 27-yard line.
First play of the drive, lost a yard. Need to get it back and some change here. 2nd down. Right back to Pacheco. And 2 yards all he can get. It's 3rd down.
He's tackled at the 29-yard line. It's a gain of 2 yards. And it's third down.
Fire down these two. Fire down these two. Watch out.
It's Pacheco again. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
Danger, danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
First down, Chiefs.
So first down from the 41.
Yellow. Watch out.
They'll give this up the middle to Pacheco. And he charges ahead, but Snow and defenders stop him. Looked like he picked up a couple. 2 on the pickup there, and it's going to be 2nd and 8.
They got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
Yellow. Watch out.
Running out of the gun with Pacheco. And this is headed the wrong way. They're going to lose yards here, and it's going to bring up 3rd down.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
Third down, and they need to get 10.
Yellow. That's a lot. 15. 15. Watch out.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. He throws a bullet down the left sideline. That's grabbed inside the 30. Wow, they get a big old 32 yards out of that play, as well as a new set of downs.
One thing we don't have in football is we don't have that radar gun. But if we did, Kate, this is the kind of throw, when you throw it that deep outside the numbers, that requires a serious fastball, serious arm strength, and he just showed it off.
So the big play has him well into enemy territory and field goal range. They're inside the 30. A first down carry for Pacheco. Man, they've had a miserable time trying to run it through all this snow. Another carry fails here. He's going to lose yardage. The line between safeties and linebackers gets real blurred on plays like that, Brock. He handled that one just like a Mike would have.
Yeah, if injuries were to ever crop up, Kate, I bet he could handle the linebacker spot for them as well. Just tremendous diagnosis in that run support.
Off the play fake, it's Mahomes. Taking a chance to the end zone. And this is going to be a Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs continue piling it on here in the 4th. Xavier Worthy, the touchdown.
Harrison Butker on for the point after.
Butker with the extra point. And the Chiefs grow their lead yet again.
Bills 3. Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
Butker on now to kick this one away. Return coming from the 6. He's stopped on the run back at the 27.
The Bills take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
right, Bills to the line now. 1st and 10. Now it's Cook. And he's going to manage about 3 there before the defense gets to him. Give him 4 that time, so 6 to go on 2nd down.
That's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You can stick to the ground. You could throw beyond the sticks. You really create some indecision now defensively.
Now Allen off the play action. Hits him on the end route. And they're going to have this up at the 44-yard line as they haul him down. Give him 13 on that play. And that's good for a Buffalo first.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. That was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. On 1st down, Allen. Has him running the comeback. And he's going to be hauled out on a gain across midfield down inside the 45-yard line. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap 1st down.
Allen now on 1st down. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
And look at that. All that effort and success from the previous play, it is gone. Credit to this defense who snapped and cleared. That's part of this game. You got to snap and clear. Give up a big play, come back and make a big one for yourself. And they do, getting home with that sack.
Now midfield after that loss. Here's 2nd and long.
Brown 80.
Operating from the gun, it's Allen. Hits him on the out route. And they're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. They get 23 on that one. And the Bills have a 1st down. We've hit the 2-minute warning here in Buffalo. Bills just want to get out of here with how this one is gone. Offense getting set. Here's 1st and 10. Play action now with Allen. And no place for him to go. The Chiefs take him down. It's 3 sacks for the game so far. Brings up 2nd down.
Hey, I understand that call. You try to get play action to get away from the rush. The problem is this defense has just been relentless.
So things not looking good after that sack. 15 to go here on 2nd down. Working from the gun, it's Allen. Finds the in route, complete. And he'll be brought down here at the 23-yard line.
Hey, one thing I learned from the late, great Mike Leach is, yeah, the system was called air raid, but it wasn't just attacking downfield. His philosophy, and it played out right there, is you have to attack every inch of the field, both vertically and horizontally, without routes or in routes just like that.
This 8-play drive might be on its last legs here, partners. They try to figure out this 3rd and 7. To the air on 3rd and long. This is brought in by Coleman. And he's taken out as he brings it down towards the 10. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that's good for a Buffalo 1st. And that right there is about the best you could hope for against double coverage. Good chunky yards, and more importantly, Brock, you don't get burned taking a risk.
Yeah, it's really the defense that gets burned, and that is just demoralizing. You got double coverage, you got what you want, and 2 guys can't stop one.
Working inside the red zone. Another one caught by Coleman. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into first and goal. Double coverage deal breaker for a lot of QBs, Brock, but less so when it's a target you trust.
You know, it's interesting, Kate, even 20-something years ago, watching Marvin Harrison and Peyton Manning work, every defense would go into every game trying to double cover him, but yet those two, well, like we just saw right there, just got it done regardless.
It's a designated keeper for Allen. And this is all for cosmetics as he's in for the late touchdown. The Bills making the scoreboard look a touch better. Josh Allen, the touchdown. Now, this one has been a long game, no doubt. But, hey, it's no good. Perhaps the snow making things a little difficult for him there as that one winds up off the mark. So following that missed point after, he's going to stay out there and send it away. Here's Smith on the return. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down.
At their own 31-yard line.
Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on first down. It's a designed run from Mahomes. So it's a win for the visiting Chiefs. And you never want to count out those wild card teams once the postseason begins, right? We've seen a few go on magical runs before, and they've officially begun theirs here, fighting their way to next week's divisional round games. This has been another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. With all our crew here and my broadcast partner, Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. It's a win for the Chiefs as we say so long from Buffalo.